Okay, here's Riedel's jumpers run from Saturday. That was good. Look at you move. Look at you run. Okay. Actually, not too bad, Kathy, because you did a good job of keeping her moving. So here it's jump, weave, and like I said before, I'm not really gonna harp too much on you about the weaves because I do think they require a lot more training and proofing. It's hard for me to see. Oh, okay, that's like the triple or the double right there. So again, she gets ahead of you, and all dogs will tend to curl into us if we are too far behind. So the course I ran in Excellent was similar to this in that if you didn't have independent weaves and you had to go all the way to the very end of the weave pools, people would have had a little bit of trouble getting down this line, especially with a greener dog. And I do think some of this will go away. You know, she's ahead of you, but you're still very clearly moving forward. You don't have your arm up. I don't know if that would really help her or not. It is another forward cue that you could be giving. But some of this is sort of green dog stuff. Oh, I see. You did a rear cross there. Boy, it is hard to see from this video. Okay. From what I can see, and considering I did not run this specific course, I think you should have kept her on your left past the double or the triple, whatever jump this is here, and done a rear cross on the flat, because I think you're maybe decelerating in this space too, which is also confusing her. So then you do a rear cross, but now you're pretty much even with her and not driving forward anymore. And you're actually even sort of going this way. You can see it with your shoulders. And then you have to redirect her to that jump that's way out there. So now that I can see what's happened there. So yeah, you should have just kept running and then done a rear cross on the flat on the other side of that jump there, and that would have helped her to drive out to that next jump. This looks good. You actually pull that off. And here you really accelerate. It's nice. And she likes that. So what happened here, I think, is you really accelerated, but then you also run so close to these wings that here I think you pulled out just a little tiny bit, and she's just going to come with you. And also, it sort of looks like you decelerated a little bit right around in here. So so here you really accelerate. Now look, yep, you do. You decelerate. So she comes into you. So all you had to do was just keep running this straight line. And I think she would have been fine. I'm going to show it not in slow motion, and maybe it'll be more obvious. Yep, you decelerate, and when you decelerate, she stops and decelerates. Same thing here. So this is actually an awesome viewpoint because you run really close to this wing, and then you actually get behind the second wing just a little tiny bit, and you pull out just a little tiny bit, and she comes with you. She's very, very sensitive to that. So when you have, this is a straight line of jumps. It may not feel like it to you when you're walking it, but to the dog, if you can even see from the way this video is, this is just a straight line. So when you come around this corner, you just pick where you're going to be, and you just run completely straight. See how you go in, now you actually have to come out just, it's barely, and she's also a little bit ahead of you, which is going to make her, you know, curl into you here, so. Okay, but it wasn't too bad, I don't think, given, you know, the issues that you have with her.